wanted to say thank you so much for letting me interview you. Everybody at school is very excited, and I'm really excited to have you part of my History Day project. The first question I want to ask is, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what happened to you?
Well, what matter is a mystery even to me today. Simple reason I say that, but yet and still, I still haven't been able to find the perpetrator who did this to me. On March the 23rd, about 12 o'clock at night, from my understanding, this when this incident occurred, where a boy was taken out of the house from between two girls, taken out into a field, and was forced to take his pants off, and told him why he was doing this, "My name is Jamie Bain." That is how I got involved. Looked up records from the school, pictures mainly, and coincided with mine, mainly because of the name, Jamie. And from my understanding, after the trial and after my release, the boy was coerced in picking me out because of the name itself. And that's how this here started. So I had to do 35 years because DNA didn't exist in 1974. Knowing I didn't do this, but I'm in prison with this kind of charge over me. So I waited and waited, prayed and prayed, hoping something would happen. In the early 80s, that's when DNA appeared. But I didn't react until 2006 from a motion that I had wrote. They didn't respond to it at that moment. So in 2009 is when the Innocent Project got involved with me. And they asked me, so on my fifth file, I got to respond, but I needed a lawyer to. Within 8 months, Amy, out that 35 years, here I am today in front of you, wishing and strength from God and family to get to this point where I am today, before those last 8 months.
What do you believe went wrong in the investigation?
Well, at that time, DNA didn't exist. Courtroom, the prosecutor asked him to point me out, and at that age, and at that time, that's what the jury, of my opinion, went with.
Done in the investigation.
Well, after thinking about it, after all these years had passed, that's what I had my lawyer for. It was poor represented. Very poorly represented. Now, the DNA was designed to help the law enforcement. They never thought it would be designed to help someone who was in the situation that I am.
What the impact was on you and your family?
Well, it was a total impact, Amy. I was snatched from my family. They suffered just as much as I could ever dream of suffering.
How did it feel when the judge exonerated you?
Well, it was something like, actuality, there's no words for it. It was such overwhelming feeling, something I will always remember from the day they said I was guilty.
How do you feel about the criminal justice system?
Very unjust, because I couldn't have did it without their help. And God's.
When I was telling them that we were going to be interviewing you, it was just beside themselves, and they just said they'd just be so full of rage at having that much of their life stolen from them. How have you, how did you manage to just come to terms with it while you were in prison, and how have you worked yourself to the point where you're at now?
Well, the first 2 hours that I was out of prison, I really thought about my reasons for being out. And although I had the media bombarding me with questions, my 2 hours of thought was pertaining to God, because there's no way I could have did those 35 years by myself. And I have to thank him more than anything else for preserving me those 35 years. So that's where I give my glory and my thanks to, as well as my family. And mainly the court system, such overcrowd now. And they're not really reviewing the cases they should be doing to them. So I'm gonna try to give my effort to young ones and middle age and beyond as well as I can, as much as I can, when I seize the opportunity.
Fantastic. Do you have any other questions for him, Maddie?
I just want to say thank you so much for letting me interview you.
No problem, man.
Wait,
Just take that and put it to use.
Thank you.